Hi guys. Yeah, let me see. Let me see who is here right now. All right, so guys, if you watching this now, here we go. All right, can you guys hear me? If you cannot hear me, make sure you put that into live chat box. Okay. So I'm doing this right now in my car. This is what I now. I didn't plan to do this in my car, but I have to go to a meeting in the school, and I really this caught me off guard. So I'm right now in the parking lot outside of Walmart on my way to school. So good news. Good news is we got a room for our face-to-face meeting. So it will be Tuesday. So when school started next week, it will be Tuesday from 12:30 till 2:30. So we're gonna have 2 hours to do our face-to-face tutoring. This is what my plan is, guys. Even though we call this tutoring, but depends on how many people that actually show up. I do plan to do lectures online. I mean, no, lectures face to face. So if any people here, if you're willing to come stay with me, I can actually go over all the lectures with you within the 2 hours. And then what we can do, I know many of you guys, have works or have family, stuff going on at the same time. So what we probably do the first half hour we do tutoring, and then the next hour we do lecture, and then the last half hour we'll do tutoring as well. So you can stay and go as early as you want, and then there's no restriction that you have to be here for the entire time. It's really up to you. Okay, but we're gonna go over the lectures in the face-to-face meeting. So next week, um, if you guys check your well, I think if you check your D2L, that really nothing is. I think what the school did. Right now, you cannot even open your D2L classes because the school actually starts now on the 25th. So on Monday morning, everything will be reopened to you. Now, once everything's reopened, I will put all the due dates on there. So usually you're gonna do about 2 chapters per week. So if you guys already started, really good for you. But if you haven't started yet, it's 2 chapters per week. Okay, and then in my previous videos we talked about this before. Really, the for the quiz, like an exercise, you can do whatever you want on the quiz. Open notes, open book, even open Quizlet. But you do want to get to know how you get the answers, because on the test, all the questions will be unique. So you cannot find any answers online. So you have to know how to work them out. Okay. So does anybody have any questions for me for our last meeting before class start? And then also, guys, once class starts next week, we'll also have online meetings every week. And then for the online meetings every week, if you join live with me, I will give you 3 points on your test. 3 points extra. So this is our extra credit. But if you cannot join with me on live, you can also watch the recorded session. And if you do recorded session, it will be 2 points extra on the test. Okay. So let me see who is here for this week. I'm sorry, guys, I cannot give you extra credit for this week. But once class start next week, you get your extra credits. Okay. So we have Emma is here. Pastrana is here. Timothy is here. Carla, Timothy, Vanessa is here. Alex. All right, so where are we going to meet? So the reason why I'm on my way to school, because I want to make sure I get a classroom key. So the meeting place will be in North Harris. Let me see what the classroom number is. I think it's like a AC 120. Let me make sure. They sent me an email before. Let me see, where is the classroom? Hey guys, I cannot find the classroom information right now. They sent an email to me, but somehow it's not. I cannot find it right now. But I will post the classroom information online today. So you or once you go to, I'll put it into the announcement. So check our announcement today, and I'll let you know which classroom that is. But it will be at the North Harris campus. Okay. Let me see. We have some questions here. Yeah, guys, if you cannot hear this well, I'm sorry because I'm in the car right now, so maybe the connection is not as good as I want it to be. Let me see what else. What other questions do we have here? So I was trying to ask that I would like to do more exercise. Okay, so on the book you do have some exercise. Guys, another things I will do that now you remember you don't have to buy the online code for the school, for the book. But if you do buy the online code, I will also put a link for the exercise online, and then you can work on the exercise, and on the online exercise actually give you the answers. Now remember that's optional. Okay, so if you pay the $130, $140 for the textbook from the bookstore, then you have the little access card in the back, and that card will allow you to do more exercise online. Now, other than that, you're going to find the answers on the book. I don't think they have the answers, but here's the thing. If you have any questions, remember, I'm always here to help. And then what you can do, just come to our face-to-face tutoring. Again, that will be Tuesday from 12:30 to 2:30 in North Harris campus, and I will put the room numbers on there. Okay, on our D2L, so let you know which room number that is. All right, let me see what other questions we have. So in your test or quiz, you use the theory example that I'm request to have more. Yeah, Pastrana. So again, if you need more help, if you want to do more exercise, just come to the North Harris campus, and then we're gonna give you. I can go over more stuff with you. Okay. And then Danny, I have a question. Yeah, so the North Harris campus, it is pretty far from Kingwood, but the problem with Kingwood campus right now, really, if you guys haven't heard, Kingwood campus was flooded pretty bad. So during Harvey, the school got about more than 3 feet of water inside the school. So if you guys haven't never been to Kingwood before, that there are a couple buildings, the library, the CLA, CLP, the health and science building, the first floor was pretty much all flooded. So everything on the first floor was lost. And then what made it even worse, that there is a water treatment plant next to the school, and then when Harvey hit, that plant stopped working. So all the sewage was actually floating inside school. And really, it got so bad that there were poops, there were everything else in the school, and then because the water didn't go away for a couple of days, so those raw sewage actually stuck in the school for a couple of days. So that's why right now the school, not only was it flooded pretty bad, but because all the contaminate, the school is not even safe to enter. Okay, so right now, those buildings cannot be used. So at Kingwood campus, we have a very limited number of classrooms. And I try to get a place for us at Kingwood, but the school just cannot give anything to us because they have priorities for other classes such as math, science, which really require face-to-face lectures. So that's the only thing we have. The only thing I can get from the school is to have a room available at the North Harris campus. I know it's pretty far, but I'm sorry, that's the only options we have. Okay. Let me see. Does anybody else have any questions for me? Yeah, I'm sorry about the quality, and then if you can see that the video is shaking a little bit because I'm holding this with my hand. So if we have questions, which day will you give us in order to clarify our questions? This are very important because it's very important to understand the information by email. All right, so again, the face-to-face lectures will be on Tuesday from 12:30 to 12:30 to 2:30. Now, if you cannot make it, we're gonna have we can also use, there's a app, it's called Google Hangout. We can also meet online, and then I don't know if you guys used it before, but I do this for all my classes. So if any questions that you understand, you can always find me on Google Plus, and then using Hangout, we can do a video chat. And then for the video chat, I can do a screen share with you, so you can see what's on my computer. So that way, when I solve a problem, and you can see it right away, and that's a very good way to answer questions with anything you have on the book or the homework. So guys, if you want to give it a try before class start on Monday, sometime today, just send me a message or send me an email, and I will send you an invite on Hangout, and then we can give it a try, see how you can do this this Google Hangout. Okay. So Danny have a question. The face-to-face lecture required for attendance? Danny, no. So the face-to-face lecture is totally optional. Really, guys. So if you look at our requirement for the class has been converted online. So you don't have to do face-to-face. And all this face-to-face we're gonna do every week. That's truly optional. Okay. So you don't. It's really given to your benefit. Carla, so Carla asked, will the face-to-face meeting always be on Tuesday? Carla, yes. So the face-to-face meetings will always be on Tuesday at 12:30 to 2:30, because that's the only time I can find a room for everybody. Okay. Is there a way I can record the face-to-face as a live video? You know what, Timothy? That's a good idea. Okay. All right. So guys, let's do this. So if you cannot make it to the face-to-face class, what I can do, when we do the face-to-face lecture, I will also do a live video feed on YouTube. That way you can watch it live. But the only problem we might have is that where are we going to point the cameras at? You know what? That's not important. But guys, okay, let's do this. So if you cannot make it, I will post that. I'll post the link just like before. So every time I do the face-to-face tutorings or lectures on Tuesdays, I will do the live video chat. So if you cannot make it, you can also, just like right now, you can also click on the YouTube link and then watch at home. Okay, and then you can also ask questions in the little live chat box you have right now. Okay, so can I email the information? Okay, I will. So once we finish the meeting today, now again, guys, I'm on my way to school to North Harris. I want to get a room key before Monday. So once I get all the information, I will send a post announcement on D2L, and I'll also send an email to everybody, let you guys know where exactly the classroom is. But for sure, it will be at North Harris campus. Let me see. So could you send all the information? Yeah. So I will send the information in the email, and then also I will attach a map to North Harris campus because that's a pretty big school. So let you guys know where to go. Okay. All right. So does anybody have any questions that you want me to answer before class starts on Monday? Let me wait for a while. So there's a delay. All right, guys. So if nobody else have any questions, we're gonna meet online on Tuesday. Okay. So on Tuesday, once we do the face-to-face lecture at North Harris campus at 12:30, I will also put up a link on YouTube, and then you guys can watch at home if you cannot make it to campus. Okay, guys. If you have any questions before Monday or Tuesday, remember I'm always here to help. So always send me an email, and I'll be more than happy to answer them. And then also, if you want to play with the Google Hangout and see how it actually works, you're more than welcome to send me an email, and then and I will send you an invitation on Hangout, and then we can give a try before Monday or Tuesday, so you can see how that actually works. Okay. Yes. So Pastrana, yes, I will post the link on our D2L page for the textbook, for the online portion, so you can access it on D2L. And then Aaron has a question: will the meeting be on Tuesday? Yes, the meeting will be on Tuesday. So again, Tuesday from 12:30 to 2:30 at North Harris campus. And then if you cannot make it, you can watch online. And then if you cannot make it at the time, that means the live-to-live lecture will be actually recorded, so you can also watch on YouTube. Will there be any review for the test? So Vanessa, if time allows, yes, we're gonna do reviews at the week before the test. Okay, and also we have 2 hours, so we really have plenty of time to answer all the questions you have. First meeting will be on this Tuesday, so on the 26th. On the 26th from 12:30 to 2:30, that will be our first meeting. And then again, I will post the room information on your D2L under announcement. And I will also send an email to you, so you can check your email to see where the room is. But it's definitely at North Harris campus. Okay. All right. Does anybody have any more questions before we finish this class start? One more question. What area is the information? Pastrana, I think this is what you meant. Okay, so for the code, that if you guys remember, you don't have to buy the textbook from school because it is a little expensive. If you buy from the school, it will cost you $140. But if you buy a used older edition from any website, it costs like $20, $30. It's really cheap. But if you buy the textbook from the school and pay the full price for it, you have an actual benefit. Is that on the back of the textbook from school that there is an access card. Now that access card actually opens to the online component from the textbook. So for the online component, you have your ebook online, and then there are also exercise questions on the online component. So once school started on Monday, I will post the link for the online component. So you can click on the link on D2L, and then they will take you to our to this online book and online component. You can read the book online. You can also do the exercise questions online. And the good thing about those exercise questions online, it will also, once you finish, it will actually show you what the right answer is. And if you made anything wrong, if you make anything wrong, it actually tell you how to get it right. So Pastrana, you have the code, but you need my instructor URL. Okay, so Pastrana, there is no instructor URL. The reason why is that for our code, it's actually a direct link to the online component. So once school start on Monday, go to your D2L, and then you're gonna see the code underneath underneath your content, and then you click on it, and that will take you directly to our online book, our online class, or the online component. So you don't actually need my URL. Okay. All right. Anybody else have any questions? Any questions before I call it finish? Let me wait. There's a delay. All right, guys. If no more questions, let's finish it now, and then I will see you guys on Tuesday. So Tuesday, 12:30 to 2:30 at North Harris campus. If you cannot make it, go on to and then go to content. I'll post the link for our face-to-face lecture online, and then you can watch online. Okay. Now before that time, if you have any question, always welcome to send me an email, and I'll be more than happy to answer any question for you. Okay, guys. So if nothing else, I will see you next week. Bye bye.